You're alive right now because someone, somewhere, is pumping a black liquid out of the ground every single day. If that pumping stopped, you'd last about 9 days. This isn't a movie. Scientists have actually modeled this. By day 9 without oil, hospitals around the world would start canceling surgeries because they'd run out of plastic medical supplies. Yeah, what saves your life isn't just doctors, it's oil. But here's something even crazier. Humans still don't fully understand where oil comes from. Textbooks say it's formed from ancient organisms breaking down, but scientists have drilled oil in places where no life ever existed. So what if oil isn't just the result of death? What if it's still being created deep underground? And the people who control it have shaped the outcome of wars, collapsed superpowers, and even the price you see at the gas station today. So you think oil is just energy? No, it's the real ruler of modern civilization. Here's something uncomfortable. The food you ate last night was directly connected to oil. Not your stove, not the gas, the food itself. Modern agriculture depends on fertilizers, and those fertilizers come from petrochemicals. Every bite you take, oil was part of producing it. Scientists estimate that if petrochemical production stopped, global food supply would be cut in half within 2 years. That means oil feeds half the planet. But it gets even scarier. There's a medicine you've probably taken when you had a fever, ibuprofen. One step in making it requires chemicals derived from oil. So that pill you take and the fuel at a gas station come from the same source, just different paths. When oil enters a refinery, it doesn't become useful immediately. It gets broken apart. Engineers heat crude oil in massive towers, separating it by weight. The lighter parts rise, becoming cooking gas, gasoline, and jet fuel. The heavier parts sink, turning into diesel, power plant fuel, and even asphalt roads. That black liquid from deep underground becomes almost everything in your life. But here's a detail most people miss. There's something called naphtha. You've probably never heard of it, but it's everywhere. Your clothes, if they're synthetic, come from it. Snack packaging, glue, the foam in your mattress, even dish soap ingredients, all connected to it. Studies show that more than half the items you touch daily contain materials derived from it. You use it every day, but don't even know its name. Now here's a mindset shift. People think electric cars will end our dependence on oil. But in 2023, global oil consumption hit a record high, over 100 million barrels per day. Why? Electric cars don't burn gasoline, but their tires are made from oil, their parts are made from oil, and the factories that build them run on oil-based lubricants. So even if you drive electric, you're still surrounded by oil. So how long will oil last? At current rates, known reserves might last about 50 years. But that's not the real issue. The real power lies in who controls it. In 1990, when Iraq invaded Kuwait, global oil prices jumped nearly 50% in just 48 hours. No weapons fired, no lives lost in that moment, but billions of people instantly felt the impact. That price you see at the gas station isn't just the market. It's decided behind closed doors by governments, oil giants, and producing nations. And regular people don't have a seat at that table. That's the true nature of oil. It's not just fuel, not just a raw material. It's been the invisible rulebook of modern civilization for the past century. Whoever controls it controls the system. Lose it? At best, economic decline. At worst, collapse. That's why the world is racing for alternatives like solar, hydrogen, and nuclear fusion, with trillions being invested. Because the finish line of this race is the first time humanity might take back control of its future. But until that day comes, every time you turn on a stove, board a plane, or take a pill, you're still consuming that black liquid from deep underground. It powers your entire modern life, and slowly, it's running out.